Hi, this is Adrian Ulsh. I'm the Vice President of OneCoach.
And I'm Susie Carter. I'm the COO and President of OneCoach.
We're here today to see if, as small business owners, if we can give you some great tips on some of the things you can do to start improving on your marketing, your advertising. We know that you don't have a big budget on this stuff, and boy, so many times I just find that business owners today are doing what I call the spray and pray approach. I've had chiropractors that are using flyers, and their ideal clients aren't even out in that part of the area that they're looking at. They're trying cable television when their viewers, their ideal clients, aren't even watching TV. So are you just throwing your dollars away? Are you actually advertising and marketing where you can actually make a benefit to your company and bring in the leads and the prospects and the sales that you need to really grow your business to take you from wherever you're at to where you want to be?
And you want to listen to Adrian, because I'm telling you, you cut his head off, there's jewels. This is his topic, and he does it phenomenal. I'm going to share some stuff I've done wrong in the past, because, you know, trial and error. Jay Conrad wrote a really great book called Guerrilla Marketing, and that is just the little marketing Bible. Interesting little fact is that clients, when they come to you, will lose 30% of our business because they get bored. You know, they're over us. We lose another 30% of the business just based on poor service. We lose another 30% of the business because some sweet-talking person recruited them to come over to their business, whatever that is. So right now, that's a huge portion of your business. That's 90% of your business right there. So if we're losing 95% of our business, when you look at, well, those are kind of elements that we don't have much control over, we've got to be really sophisticated in our marketing, and we've got to continually be marketing.
And that's the key, is what is the secret to marketing? How do you start making this work? And it really comes down to what we call the business fundamentals. So many small business owners, Susie, that I deal with every day, they actually have created what's called an elevator pitch. And that's great. It's a clear, concise way of telling people what you and your business happen to do, and do it in a very specific manner. Just like being on an elevator for 20 seconds, can you convey that message in a very compelling way? And I'm always amazed the fact that people have put those together and they don't know who their ideal client is or what it is they want. And what they're doing is they're jumping the gun. They're not following a process. It's not their fault. They don't know what they don't know. And this is how we try to help small business owners at OneCoach, is to give you the roadmap, is to really tell you that here's where you need to start, and here's the progression of steps you need to take. And if you do it right, boy, you wind up with a multi-million-dollar business.
Love that. And 15% of your financial success is based on your technical ability. The other 85% is what we're talking about here and what we talk about at OneCoach. When you're looking at marketing, you can't just do one medium. And I think that's where people get stopped, because they may spend a ton of money on, let's say, an ad, you know, Money Mailer, several Money Mailer, one of those, or Penny Saver, or whatever their medium is. And that's just one medium. You have to look at how many mediums. We had 10 mediums. I've built several companies and sold several companies for several $1 million. So I'm kind of an expert at this, really, because I knew that if I just did one thing, I wasn't getting my return on investment. Right. The biggest thing we need to look at, too, is what's the cost of acquiring that company. And your team needs to know the cost of acquiring a company. Some businesses, and John says this, you know, look, if you're basing your business all around price, someone else is willing to market it and give their service away for free just to get that name.
Well, you just can't compete on price anymore, and so many businesses are. And we've often said that there's really three basic fundamentals that really make up a successful business. Number one is you have to be unique. And that means you've got to quit trying to be everything to everyone and create your own niche market. We show you how to do that. But then once you pick that niche market, once you become unique, now you've got to realize and understand a very basic principle in business, and that is that people really don't buy price. They buy value. I will pay a higher price if the perception of value is higher than that price. If we just bought price, we'd all be driving Hyundais, wouldn't we, or Kias? And that's just not the case. We're looking at the value proposition. So the second thing you have to do after you make your business unique is you have to create extraordinary value. Not just ordinary value, but extraordinary value. You want to create so much value that it makes you the obvious choice to do business with. You want your prospects to look at what you do and what you offer for your product or service and actually come to one conclusion. I would be an absolute fool if I bought this from someone but you. And then the third thing you've got to do to create a successful business is you've got to be able to communicate the fact that you are unique, that you're servicing this niche market, and that you have this extraordinary value. You put those three together, you've got a multi-million-dollar message and a multi-million-dollar business.